Okay, so we've done the base of the half fan at the beginning, the peak, and then a single crochet in the single crochet. Now we're to the two pansies, and the way that you complete these pansies is you make 4 double crochet in each of these holes. And then between the pansies where you had a single crochet, you're going to make another single crochet just in that same single crochet. So let's see that. We're going to do 4 double crochets in this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 in the next hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so then in between, 1 single crochet in that single crochet. Then again, in the holes of the next pansy, I'm going to make 4 double crochet. And 4 double crochet in the next one. And then be careful at this end, because here's your double crochet from your pansy and then the single crochet next to it, and that's the one you're going to single crochet into. Now the next 17 single crochet are from the downward facing fan, the fan from the valley. So in it, right next to this single crochet that you single crocheted into, you're going to double crochet into the next one and the next 3. So there's 4 altogether that you're going to make double crochets into. And don't worry that you're making a double crochet next to a single crochet. It does kind of pinch it, but it does work out. So that's 4 double crochet. Now we're going to do decrease double crochet, a decrease 2. And what it's going to do is it's going to take 2 single crochets that you're going to be working into, but it's going to be a single stitch at the top. I'll show you how to do that. Yarn over just like you're going to double crochet. Insert into that first single crochet and yarn over and pull through just like a double crochet. So you've got the 3 loops like you would be doing a double crochet. Yarn over and pull through 2 like you're doing a double crochet. But now stop. Don't pull through these 2 loops. Yarn over again and go back into the next single crochet. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. So now you have 1, 2 bases of double crochets on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 of these, and that's a decrease because you started with 2 and you end up with 1 stitch. Let's watch it again. Yarn over like a double crochet and go through the single crochet, yarn over, pull through 2. But stop. Yarn over and go through the next. Yarn over and pull up. So there you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go through those 2, so now you have 3 loops. The bases of the 2 double crochets, yarn over and pull through 3, and so you've reduced stitches with both of these. Now you're going to work 1 regular double crochet, and then you're going to do 2 more of these decrease 2 double crochets. And now we have 4 more single crochets of our fan. We're just going to work double crochets in these. And then we're back to pansies again. And so there's the single crochet for the beginning of our pansies, and we're going to do a single crochet into it. And then we're going to be working into our pansies again. Remember, 4 double crochets in each of the holes of the pansies, and between the pansies in that single crochet you'll do a single crochet. So I'm coming up to the center fan. So at the end of this pansy, I have 3 single crochets in a row, and so the ones on either side are part of the pansy. So I'm going to single crochet in that one to end my pansy. Then so basically I just have a single crochet in the center. And even though I just came from a single crochet, I'm going to double crochet into this stitch, and I'm actually going to make 5 double crochets into this stitch because this is the very center of our fan that opens upwards. So you have 5, and that also makes the increase that makes the ripple makes it open like that. And then you're going to single crochet into the next single crochet. So it kind of pinches those double crochets down, but it's okay. It will work out. Pansies again, same thing. Do 4 double crochets in each hole, and do a single crochet and the single crochet between the pansies. I know this is very repetitive, but it's worth it. You just have to see the 2 repeats so that we can get that center fan. Alright, so I'm going to work the single crochet at the end of those 2 pansies. And now we're back to a downward fan. So they begin with 4 double crochets. And then 2 decreases. Then after the 2 decreases, I have a regular single double crochet, and then 2 more decreases. And then there's 4 more double crochet. Now the last 2 pansies, so we'll do that single crochet, single crochet at the beginning of it, and then 4 in each hole, 4 doubles in each hole. And then a single between the 2, in the single that's between the 2, and fill out the rest of this pansy. And then we'll have the single crochet at the end of that pansy. And then we just have 1 more single crochet at the end to work with, and that's going to be a half fan. So we're going to do 3 double crochets in that single crochet to finish off the row. Now then, the next row for our fans will be a double crochet row, so we're going to chain 3 and turn. This time, that was the only stitch that we would be making in that first single crochet, so you're going to skip it. It's basically already has a stitch in it. In this next one, we're going to make 2 double crochets. And then in the third one, we're going to make 2 double crochets. So that's making our increases for our upward turning fan. Now this time we are going to be making the base for the next set of pansies. So we're going to be doing a lot of chains on our pansies. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then seeing the pansies, each pansy has a little hole at the top of it, and that hole was because we did 4 double crochets in one side of it and 4 double crochets on the other side of it, so there's a hole in between. So there's a double crochet on one side and double crochet in the other. What you're going to do is in the first double crochet on the side of the hole, we're going to make a single crochet, and then in the next one a single crochet. So it's in those top 2 most double crochets at the top of the pansy, you're making 2 single crochets. Now we did 4 chains between a fan and a pansy, and that will be consistent as we go along. We're going to be 4 between a fan and a pansy. From pansy to pansy, we're going to make 7 chains, and that will be consistent and all throughout the blanket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now then we're going to do single crochets in the same spot on either side, these double crochets on either side of that hole. And then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're going to be going to another fan. This is going to be our downward turning fan. Now carefully watch, because here is our pansy and there's that single crochet at the end of the pansy. We're not doing anything with it. You're going to make a double crochet in this first double crochet. It's a little pinched down, but you can find it. And then we're going to make a double crochet in the next. So it's just 2 double crochets this time. Double crochet, double crochet. Now we're going to do our 2 decreases. So there's a decrease 2, and then there's a decrease 2. Then the next stitch is going to get just a regular double crochet. Now note that that regular double crochet that's between these decreases is in the regular double crochet from the prior row. Those should always line up. If those aren't lining up, then you're off somewhere. Now I'm going to do 2 more decrease 2s. And then you should just have 2 more stitches in your fan. We're going to make double crochets in those. So we're going to be going from a fan to a pansy. So chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make the single crochets on the stitches on either side of the hole. Now between pansies, 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then single crochets on the 2 stitches on top of the pansy. Then we're going to be going from a pansy to a fan. This is the base of our opening fan. So chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now there's 5 stitches. Remember, we did 5 stitches in that fan. We're going to do increases. Well, it's chaining. We're going to double crochet 2 in each of the first 2 of these stitches for increases. Then the center one, we're just going to do just a regular double crochet. We're not going to do 2. And then we're going to do 2 in the next, and 2 in the next. So that's 9 double crochets total for the fan at this point, opening upwards. Then we're going from the fan to the pansy, so chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and then do our single crochets in the 2 stitches. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and single crochet, and chain 4 before the next fan. And again, watch and don't do anything in that single crochet there at the end of the pansy. We'll leave it alone. We're going to make a double crochet in each of the first 2 double crochets from the prior row of that fan. Then we're going to do 2 decreases. So there's 1. There's 2. And then we're going to make a double crochet into that double crochet, which was the single double crochet from the prior fan. Then we're going to make 2 more decreases. Then 2 more double crochets to complete that part of the downward opening fan. Now you can see it taking shape now. It's beginning to round out and turn and open up downwards, and also forming a valley of our ripple. And chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do single crochets in the tops of your pansies. Chain 7 between the pansies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets in the tops of those pansies. And chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now to complete this half fan, we're going to do 2 doubles in the first stitch and 2 doubles in the second stitch. And now we're working into the top of the turning chain there. We're just going to do one double crochet in that turning chain. Alright, so that is row 2. Row 3 for the fans will be a single crochet row. So I'm just going to chain 1 and turn. And I'm going to go ahead and single crochet in that first stitch. And then you're going to single crochet, again, working both stitches, you're going to single crochet across each double crochet in the fans. And then you're off, then you get to that chain, and you're going to single crochet into that hole right beside the one that's in the fan. Now this time when we work the bases for pansies, they're going to be a little different because they'll be in 2 pieces instead of all in 1 stitch like the others. You're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in that first single crochet that you made in the top of that prior pansy. Then you're going to do the same thing in the next double crochet. It's going to have a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So that's a pansy on top of a pansy. Now then, you've had that chain 7. And what you're going to do is you're going to make a single crochet kind of in the middle of it. And then you're going to double crochet into the next single crochet and chain 2 and double crochet in that same single crochet. And then the next single crochet, double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. Then you're to your chain 4 that's before the fan. You're going to make a single crochet in that chain hole. Then you're going to make single crochets in each of the stitches going along the fan. So in the fans on this row, you're not doing any increasing or decreasing. They're staying as they are. You're just making single crochets, kind of just to carry along. And then you're going to make a single crochet in the hole right next to you. And then we have pansies again. So we're going to do double crochets with 2 chains on either side in each of these single crochets in the top of your pansy. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in each of those single crochets, and then you single crochet in the chain 7 between the pansies, and then double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. Then we're to the chain 4 before our center fan. I'm going to do a single crochet into that chain. And then the center fan, just going to do singles in each one. And then my chain 4, I'm going to do another single crochet in the hole. And now I'm going to do these double crochet, chain 2, double crochet things in each of these single crochets in the top of my pansies. And then in the chain 7 between, I will do a single crochet. Then I've got the chain 4, so I'll do a single crochet before in that hole. Then my last downward fan, I'm going to single crochet in each one. Go all the way across. Single crochet in the hole at the end, then do my double chain double in each of these single crochets. Single crochet in the chain 7 hole, and double chain double twice. So I'm back to the beginning partial fan. I'm going to single crochet in the chain 4 hole, and then single crochet in each of these double crochets, and that brings us back to our turning chain, which will also get a single crochet. So there's 5 single crochets in that partial fan. The next row will be a double crochet row for our fans. So we're going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn our work. So for this row, we skip the first single crochet because this chain 3 counts like a double crochet in it. So work in the second single crochet and make 2 double crochets. This will be our increases, and then 2 double crochets in the next one. And our increases for our fan. Then that leaves us 2 more single crochets that are in the fan, and we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of those. And then that brings us back to the single crochet that we made for the pansy. We're going to single crochet in it. Again, it kind of pinches down our double crochet, but as you saw before, it works out. Don't worry about it. Then we're going to do 4 double crochets in each of the pansies, just like before. We're starting to repeat ourselves. I'm getting the hang of it now. Then we're going to make a single crochet in that single crochet between the pansies, and then do 4 in each of the holes again. Then we're going to do a single crochet in the single crochet that we had made in the 4 chain space. And now we're to our downward turning fan. And this time we will have we're going to do reductions right away. We're going to do 2 decrease crochets right in the first 4 stitches. Then in our center right here, we're going to do just a regular double crochet. And again, it's lining up with all the double crochets, the single double crochets going all the way down. Now we're going to do 2 more decreases. So that finishes our center fan. Then, even though it kind of pinches that decrease, we're going to do a single crochet in the single crochet, and we're going to finish out our pansies again with 4 doubles in each hole. And in between, put a single in the single. And then at the end of that pansy, we're going to do a single in the single that had been made in the chain 4 space. Now we're around to our opening fan, the fan in the increase, the peak. And this one this time, even though it's coming from a single crochet, you're going to make a double crochet in the next single crochet and then also the next. So after those 2, now you're going to make 2 in each of the next ones. 1, 2, and 2 in the next one. 1, 2. Then in the center one, you're just going to do a single one, right? One double crochet. Then in the next 2, you're going to go 1, 2, and then the next one, 1, 2. Then in the next ones, next 2 of them, you're just going to make 1 double crochet each. And then we're back to our pansies again. So we're going to do a single crochet in that single crochet and 4 doubles in each hole of each pansy, and then singles between each pansy. I imagine you have mastered pansies by now. The pansies are just over and over the same thing. So to end off that pansy, we're going to do a single crochet in the single crochet that had been in the chain 4. And now we're back to another one of these valley guys, and so we're going to fans, and so we're going to do 2 decreases. Whoops. Do 2 decreases right here at the beginning. 1, 2 for first decrease stitch. 1, 2 for our next decrease stitch. Then we're going to do a single double crochet in the middle, just a 1 double crochet, I should say. Then we're going to do 2 more of the decreased 2s. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to do pansies again. So you have to do a single crochet in that single crochet, and then we're going to do, this is our last set of pansies, do 4 doubles in each hole again, do single and the single in between the pansies.